All right, all right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the International School of Traders. Welcome. My name is Ngubeko Mtiane. If you are able to open your video, you can just open your video right now. Just want to interact with people, you know. This is a Zoom recorded session. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you can hear me loud and clear, just drop it in the chat, in the comments, and say you can hear me loud and clear. If your video is open, just thumbs up and say you can hear me loud and clear. Hi, welcome. My name is Ngubeko Mtiane, the CEO and founder of the International School of Traders. Some of you guys might have seen me on social media, might have seen me everywhere. You've been seeing some people making crazy money, 589 in 10 hours, 2,000 rand whatsoever. It's all part of what we teach. It's all part of the knowledge that we have gained over the years in the market. We have a sufficient amount of years in the market to let you know and give you what is the Forex market and how do we trade the Forex market. Now, for those of you who have opened your videos, let me just check here. Okay. Guys, if you have opened your video, I can see all of you here, almost all of you. I can see almost all of you here, and I'm happy to see you tonight. If you are happy to see me tonight, just thumbs up. Just thumbs up. Okay. Awesome stuff. Guys, I really appreciate all of you coming here. We've got about 43 people from now. I think the number is going to keep on increasing. If you're seeing me for the very first time, I don't care where you are in the world right now. If you're seeing me on a live training for the very first time, I don't care if you've seen me on videos, talking and recorded things and all of that. But if it's your very first time, me and you are sitting like this and having a talk, because me and you are having a talk right now. If it's your very first time, just say it is your first time in the comments. And if it's your first time, your video is open, just say it's my first time. Just raise a 1 like this. If it's your first time training like this. Okay, cool stuff. Awesome stuff. My name is Ngubeko Mtiane. Once again, the CEO and founder of the International School of Traders. We've been in the market for quite a number of years now, and we have been trading alone. And to be frank with you guys, or to just give you a little bit of where do I come from, I have never worked in any industry outside trading. So all of my life, I've been dedicated, and I have been dedicated into trading. I've been trading ever since I dropped out of college. I'm not saying people must drop out of college, but I'm saying that I'm one person who dropped out of college to pursue a career. Trading is not a fly-by-night thing. This is not where we come in today, then next year there's nothing going on. This is a career. You build a career in trading. You are building yourself a career. Who is ready to start building their career in the Forex market? Are you ready? Okay, so this is your career. I'm super excited to, I don't know, are you excited? Okay, good stuff. Now, tell me, where in the world are you joining us from right now? If you're outside South Africa, give me the name of your country. If you're inside South Africa, tell me your city. Okay, cool stuff. Let's check out some comments right now. See some people are excited. I'm gonna read the comments very quickly as people are writing. I just wanna say, okay, it's woo. I didn't see that coming. Like, you know, okay, cool. Damn, let's go back. I'm gonna read them one by one. Okay, cool. There's a lot of people who have commented right now. We've got Durban, we've got Cape Town, we've got Virginia, Free State. Yeah, I was thinking of USA. Cool. And then we've got Pretoria, Durban, Gauteng, Boksburg, Pretoria, Potchefstroom, Richards Bay, Sanibonani lapha esikhawini, go J1, go Banban, go Ngwelezane, go Nseleni, Sanibonani lapho. Gauteng, Johannesburg, it's my first time. Swaziland, welcome Swaziland in the house. We've got Limpopo, Randburg, we've got Gauteng, Randfontein, Johannesburg, Soweto, Northwest, Boksburg, East London. If I didn't read, we've got Katlehong, we've got Durban. Cool, nice. Okay, cool stuff. Did I see Cape Town? I'm not sure. We always get a lot of cities here. Okay, cool stuff. Now, I've introduced myself and I've just given you a little bit of light of who am I. I started trading a few years ago when I was in college. I had this, okay, I'm not a person, I'm a lazy person, right? I'm a lazy person. I was born in a rural area, and if you guys know, in a rural area, you have to work if you're a guy, né? You have to. So me, I love things that, that deals with the mind and stuff. I wasn't interested in doing the heavy stuff. Most of my family members are working in a mine. They are working in engineering. That is why I was also pursuing engineering as a career, right? Dropped out of college when I saw this amazing opportunity. At that time, I believed it from the get-go to say that this is the thing to go. This is the thing to go. Now, luckily, I got people to mentor me, the right people to guide me throughout the market at that time. I've never been scammed my whole life, and I was involved with good people at that time, right? If you have been scammed, if you have been scammed in the past, just say I've been scammed in the comments. I just want to see who was scammed in the past. I'm sure scammers do not come live and do a Zoom class like this. Never. I'm sure they'll never do. I've seen a fake account on TikTok, which is in my name. It's crazy. It is really crazy. Okay, I've been scammed before. Now, I'm so sorry that somebody presented this idea of trading to you in that kind of a way. Most people, when they come here and they fail to make money in the market, I don't want to hear how much have you been scammed, because we're going to hear a lot of big numbers here. 70,000, 150,000, 1,000 rand. I don't care how much you lost, but people outside and every time are always looking to find a way to snatch and take people's money in the name of trading for them and say they are going to make them money in a few couple of days or hours. If you ever see an account online, everybody with my face or anything saying, give me your money, I'll trade for you, blah, 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 you can just raise your hand in that case and say, hey, this is a scammer. In most cases, I go live and I show my face in everything that I'm doing, because I've been in this industry. And I know that people are really doing crazy stuff out there. Okay, good stuff. I see a lot of people have been scammed by 3. Okay, somebody's saying scammed guy 3. 3 guys, like 1, 2, 3. Okay, I know this person who commented late, Mama Kia. I know her, I was speaking to her on TikTok. Okay, but I'm sorry that somebody, she told me her story. I don't know, I'm not gonna post her story on TikTok, but she was scammed around 112,000 rand in today's money. That was around $7,000. It was in today's money, that's like 112,000 rand, somewhere there. That's true. Hear people too. There's another person who gave me a DM a couple of weeks ago saying that they were scammed 580,000. So we are here to give you the correct knowledge about the Forex markets. Now, I've spoken a lot today. What is today about? Today is all about the market makers or the people who are moving the market on a daily basis. These are the people who are putting a lot of money in the Forex market. Who has completed the beginner's guide that I sent earlier? I've been sending it the whole time, guys. Who has completed that? But even though my voice is not good, but like I go into details, even though I finished it, some girl finished it. Yeah, man. Thank you so much, you guys. If you guys are here, like I was gonna give you that hug, say like, look, man, appreciate you. Yeah. Okay, cool. So for those of you who completed that beginner's guide, I really appreciate you. I hope. Okay, let me get one person who finished it, and I just want to hear from you. How did you find it? How how was it? Then we can get started with today. I just want to find that. That's just a moment, something like that. If you can just raise your hand quickly, I'm gonna unmute you. You can speak to us. If you're in the good space, if you're not in the good space, then you can get it. Get it. So if you're in a good space and you completed that, I just want to hear sorry. I'm gonna send it back in the group class, okay? Who finished that? Lily, okay. Let me ask you to unmute yourself and then speak to us. Good evening.
Hi, everyone.
How are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
Good. Tell us something. Tell me.
No, I think for me, right, it is well explained from minute one up until the end. Like when you repeatedly listen into it and you explain things into details, you are being comprehensive of how you explain the Forex market rather than other people who are just telling you how to do it, but they don't take you step by step how you do it. So you doing that in your videos, which is what I like about you, because you explain into details. You make one person to actually fall in love with the Forex market.
Are you a student already? I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay. I can. Yeah. The voice sounds familiar, like the way she's saying. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. Thank you so much. So this is your first time trading.
No, it's not my first time trading. Hence, I'm saying you're explaining things you are explaining things in a way that a person should actually understand. Because where I come from, they actually didn't teach how you teach.
I think
or explain how you explain.
I think they sent you a PDF to say this is 3,000.
Yeah.
Okay, good stuff.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your program because you're already a student. Enjoy the rest of your program. And I'm looking forward to seeing you not on the other side first, but on your one-on-one sessions, and then Then after that, on the, what is this? The other side of the withdrawals.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, Shalom.
Okay.
Good stuff. Okay, good stuff. There is one of the people who have completed the program and she's excited. She is actually from somewhere and she's like, oh, what you're explaining here is something else. Now, let's get into the business of today, right? I want to talk about the market players, market makers, people who are participating in the market. This is going to be a short session, like 10 to 20 minutes, because I wanted to get into the understanding of what's going on. So I'm not sure if you are ready. If you are ready, just give me a thumbs up in the comments or anywhere. Just give me a thumbs up and say that you are ready to get started. So there are market players that are very, very important that we need to know about. And these are the people who are constantly moving money or liquidity in the market, right? Cool stuff. Okay, nice. Now everybody's ready. Let's go. Now, these are the people who are, these are the parties who are constantly moving liquidity and money in the market, right? So we have explained, if you went through that session or went through that 3-hour class that I sent to you guys, I said to you that the Forex market is where banks, governments, businesses, and traders come and speculate on currencies, right? Good stuff. Now, I'm going to go into details in terms of what are those people doing on a daily basis in the market, right? So these are the people who are constantly trading money or trading in the Forex market. So let's talk about the Forex hierarchy first. On the Forex hierarchy, what you are going to see there at the top is that you are going to see the super banks or the liquidity providers and also the governments. This is the first group of people. This is the first group of people who are doing what? Who are constantly moving money in the market. You cannot change this. These are the people who are moving billions, if not trillions, billions and billions of rands or dollars in the market, because rands is, just speaking in rand, you know, it's still at a lower class. Yeah? But if you start speaking in dollars, you're getting to the level. Okay, cool. Okay, so, okay, just normalize speaking in dollars, guys. Ne? So when somebody says, can you borrow me $150, just say, what, $10? Okay, cool. So, what okay, you want to be in that position? It's a mindset, guys. All these things are, you know, it's a mindset. The minute you start speaking in dollars, euros, and all those things, you're moving towards the correct direction, right? Towards success. Now, let's get into it. So, the super banks and the banks the super banks and the governments are at the top. They're at the top of this hierarchy. Why? These people are moving billions and billions of dollars in the market constantly. Like every day, they are moving billions and billions of dollars in the markets. Now, let us look at another group. And yes, guys, the governments are trading. If you didn't know, governments are trading and they are moving money in the Forex markets. Now, there's a scenario that I would like to, you know, explain a little bit. If you remember very well, when I think it was in 2016 or 2017, somewhere there, where here in South Africa, right? For those of you in South Africa, in South Africa, when President Jacob Zuma at the time, he was the president of South Africa, he fired and hired ministers in the process of a week, where there was this reshuffling, this biggest reshuffling in the history of South Africa. There was this reshuffling, this and that. Then after 1 week or 2 days or something like that, another, what's going on now? Now, guys, if we have a look at that, before that happened, we looked at that story and it looked like the South African government bought US Treasury bonds before that incident, right? Billions worth of billions in rand worth of treasury bonds. they bought, right? Now, when they bought, the United States dollar versus the rand at the time was around 14 rand something. When they did that, and then when Zuma was doing all the reshuffling, the rand went as high as 16 or 17 rand in that space of a week. So that caused, you know, investors to pull out of the South African market, and then when they pull out, when there was a lot of turbulence in the South African market because of what was going on at the same time at that time, what happened at that time is that a lot of money was made by the South African government at that instant. When there was the reshuffling and shuffling at that time, there was a lot of money that was made by the South African government, which is very, very crazy. So I'm bringing you this study so that you may understand that whatever government is going to do, whatever government is doing, they are having in mind that they want to make money too. They make money, blah, blah, blah. But in that single instance, the South African government was able to triple. Now, the deal or that contract was supposed to last about 90 days. But in a space of a few days, that contract was like, they were done. They were done with the contract. Even if there were penalties to say, if you withdraw now whatsoever, they were done. They were like, we are happy with the money, with the profits that we've made. So I just want to bring in the picture that governments are also constantly doing what? Trading in the Forex market, right? Good stuff. Now, these people are not using brokers. These people are not using brokers, guys. They are not using brokers. They are directly trading in the market. They don't have to use brokers, right? Cool. Now, let us check the other group that I want to talk about, right? This is the group that is just below this big group here with super banks. This is what? The hedge funds and the large commercial companies. Now, the reason why, guys, I love this group is that I have worked in a hedge fund before, right? Like where you're trading directly in the market. So in a hedge fund, I'm going to explain it right now. In a hedge fund, this is where you're trading not your 100,000 rand. Your anything below like a million rand is like very like. So at that time we were trading like money for investors. There's a lot of people out there who don't know what to do with their money. They don't know how to trade. So they give that money to the people who are licensed to do what to trade for people. At that time, I didn't have the certificates. I don't have the certificate even now, but I was working for the company that had what certificate at that time to trade. I think around 3 million rands at that time, right? Cool stuff. And that is where my 7 rules of traders, my 7 rules of trading were born, right? My 7 rules of trading were born in that situation where I was like, you know what? If you're losing 10% of your account and you are holding, and your balance is it's not even your balance, but okay, just to put it, frankly, and your balance is 3 million rand. If you're losing 10% of that account, you are losing a day. You are losing how much? You are losing 300,000 rand. So that's like 10% of that money. So if you're trading and you're making 10% a day, we were doing what? We're making around 300,000 rand each person. So that's what we usually we wanted to do. We never wanted to lose more than 10% in that day, in a day, and we never wanted to make less than 10% a day. So if you have $100 account, if you have 1,000 rand account, what you should be striving for, what you should be striving to do in the market, should be striving to make at least 10% of that amount. That is, that's even nice, guys. 10% of 1,000 rand is $100, right? Okay, cool. Now, you make $100 today, and tomorrow your balance is how much? 1,100, right? You are no longer making 10% of 1,000 rand, but you're now making 10% of 1,100. Now it's compounded. Ish, you guys now, come on. You don't want to be a millionaire like instantly, but if you work your way, and work your numbers, you are going to get there, right? So the following day, it's no longer 1,000, what is this? It's no longer 1,100. It's now 1,000 something. It's compounded. If you understand the power of compounding, but you could constantly, and you are building a portfolio. For those of you who've been trading for a while, or you've been trading maybe for 6 months or less than that, you guys you've known that maybe there is you've been saying, okay, my balance, my account, but there you're no longer building accounts. Build a portfolio, you're diversifying. You no longer speak these words, all traders are using. You like portfolio, okay, my portfolio is diversified. I've got 10% gold, and I've got 9% on the dollar. I'm not over risky. Okay, cool stuff. Are you guys happy? Okay, cool. Let's move. There are two guys there. Tato. I don't know who is Tato, who is not Tato. Maybe there is Ta and then there's Do. So, but those guys are really focusing. I can see. Okay, cool. Let's get into the real stuff. So those are the guys. Those are the hedge funds, right? And then there is down there, guys. If you're still utilizing a broker, if you're still using a broker to trade, you are down there. That is you in the market. That is you. That is you. That is you. You are very, very small in the market. These are the big fish in the market, and these are much bigger fish, but not bigger than these ones, but they're bigger than you for sure. And then below this, there's gonna be your broker who's going to say, if you wanna trade, you're gonna have to go through me first. And you are very small down there. So this gives you an idea. As I put it this way, guys, I wanted to give you an idea that if you are trading, understand this. There is big guys in the market. There are times where the market is going to go against you instantly. And then what is going to happen? And then they push the market in the correct direction when you have hit stop loss. I'm going to make an example. Okay. Where is this? Where's my MT4? My MT4 is the one that's connected to the things here. Let me open my MT4. Whilst I'm opening my MT4, let me continue with the subject of today. Okay, cool stuff. Now let's get into the real stuff. Let's move on to the next slide, right? Okay, cool. Now, okay, there are major market players. These are the major market players, right? This is what I want to discuss with you today, and then I can let you go and sleep. Now, it is very important to understand that essentially super banks, hedge funds, governments, central banks, and large companies or corporations control the Forex market, and what we are merely participating and viewing what the market is doing. So if you're gonna understand this, we as traders, we as retail traders, so the you that I put you down there is called a retail trader. Professional trader is the one that is in the space of the hedge fund. These are the people who are moving, who are already working for hedge funds and all of those things, who are accessing the market directly. I think the last time I made a study, I think it was a long time ago. If you wanna move from retail to these guys where you're no longer utilizing the broker, I think the minimum amount that you had to have, I don't know, guys, you can just excuse me in English, right? I don't know preposition, I don't know those things, right? Cool. So the minimum amount that you were supposed to have at that time, I think that's much better, that you are supposed to have was 10 million US dollars for you to be in on the other side, 10 million US dollars. So the brokers have made things easier for us to participate in the market indirectly. So the broker is the middleman, between you and the market. So if I can just go back to the last slide before I explain this, if I can just go back to the previous slide that we discussed. So your broker is merely the middleman between you and the actual market, right? So you are executing, you are telling them that, hey, I am buying Euro USD, and then they send that order directly into the market where these guys are. And then after you've taken your profit or you hit stop loss, they are going to, or when you've closed the trade, they are going to give you results or feedback to say, this is how much you have lost, or this is how much you have made in the Forex market. So this is where the brokers are. This is where the brokers come in. There are good brokers and there are bad brokers. The good brokers are the ones that are giving you direct access into the market. Not really direct, but when you are saying you are buying in the market, they execute your order as it is in the market, right? And when you're saying you are selling in the market, they execute the order as you say in the market. Let me just check on the comments here. For someone who is purely technical, to what extent would you recommend fundamentals? I recommend fundamentals, guys. I recommend fundamentals like nobody's business. You have to understand technicals and fundamentals for you to be able to trade the market the way that you're supposed to. If you don't know anything about fundamentals, you don't know this, this feeling, Okay, cool. So, there's a time when the NFP numbers come out, traders don't know what's going on there. And my students will tell you, when those numbers come out, we know what's going on and we know what to do there. Sometimes I go live on the NFP and trade with them. And sometimes we place trades before the NFP, like a day or two before the NFP, because we are like, okay, this is how the NFP is feeling. This is how the NFP is supposed to be. And then when the NFP is already coming, what we are doing, we are moving our stop losses, in a correct manner. Okay, some of you won't relate because, the only thing you got was a PDF and somebody saying that, hey, you need to risk all of your money. Hey, okay, let me take another question here. Good evening. Okay, cool, you didn't miss much. And then Tabang, it makes sense now. Okay, I love that. I'm glad you talk about this finding account because I've heard about it. Okay, cool. So which one are you? Are you for the hedge? I moved from the U. I moved from the hedge to the U because I don't have I do not have the license, and I do not participate in the hedge fund space and all of those things. I was working for a hedge fund, and then I moved back to the retail guys. And retail is good. Retail is good. Don't take it lightly to be in the retail. Being retail is good. The only thing that is bad about retail, right, is that you are having $100 account, $50 account, $20 account. Now the thing is that those accounts when you sum them up here in South Africa, that's a lot of money, right? Imagine the whole of Africa, retail. I'm not talking about the big guys. Retail, the U part, and then Europe, Asia, America, South America, North America. Now, if you sum that up, that's a lot of money. Now, when these guys, the big guys, want to move the market in a correct direction, you know what they will do? They will move the market in a false or an opposite direction where the retail traders are going first. And I think you have seen this. Have you seen, for those of you who have been trading, have you seen a case where you take a buy and then the market goes straight into your stop loss and then goes back up? Have you seen that? Well, in that case, the hedge funds and the super banks are moving markets in an opposite direction to sweep you and then use that money to do what? To go all the way up. So what that is called market manipulation, yes, and they do it. Those are sometimes it's not your broker. It's bad when the manipulation is coming from your broker. That's very bad. Now, when it's the liquidity providers that are doing that, they are just sweeping. For those of you who are trading using supply and demand zones, I think you know about accumulation, like when price is accumulation, right? In accumulation, they are busy looking at how many commercial or how many retail traders are going long and how many commercial or how many of the position traders are going short. And then when they see that, okay, these people are doing this, they're going to move the market in the opposite direction so that when you lose money, they make money. Remember, guys, the Forex market, right? It works in this manner, right? For you to make money, if you are making money in Forex, right? Somebody out there is losing money, right? Not in a bad way, just that they made a wrong decision, right? So you are buying, they are selling, right? You are buying and they are selling. So that is what is happening in most cases when you, okay. So in most cases, yeah. Now, let's go into this one. I bet very few people who are talking about this, and they call themselves God of Forex, God of Pips, God of Money, what. But I'm not here, just that I hate these. I hate these Instagram gurus, ne? That's why I won't post anything. Like, oh, the only thing I'll post is what people are saying. I turned my 100 Rand into what? That's what I will post. Once you start seeing people trying to feel validated that they are Forex traders, they probably know less about the markets. You know, they're taking chances and always winning. There are people who don't know anything about the market. They're saying, hey, my guy, if you see this, you buy. If you see this, you sell. This cross this, then they lose. That happens, right? I was seeing one guy telling on Twitter, on what is this platform? TikTok. Saying, you see this robot is opening and closing trade. Okay, guy. Oh, we're buying. Okay, the robot is buying. It's making money. It's trying to hype you up, you know, sell you the hype and all of those things. Tell them to explain something about the market. Where does money come from? What's the history of money? Blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you, they don't know anything about the market. They know less about the market. Okay, cool. I'm not here to bash on other people, right? But I'm just saying those Instagram groups, It's better you just provide the information. Tell us how does this thing? Tell us who are the market makers? Who are the people who are moving money? Tell us those. Okay, cool. Let's get into the markets. Before the market, let's get into this one. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a time where the market was being manipulated. Let me just show you here. This does happen oftenly in the market. Okay, cool. Let me look at USD CAD, right? I know my students are taking this trade and they took it at a very perfect time, right? Cool. So I'm gonna go down to a smaller time frame, 30-minute time frame, right? I wanna explain something here. So you have the markets doing like this, and traders are very good at identifying this. You have the market doing like this, giving you lower lows and lower highs, the bearish market, blah, blah, blah. And people are always taking what? Taking sells here, taking sells here. They took a sell, and they took a sell. Now, for those who took a buy here, early buyers, first the market started by giving us, you know, signs that the market might break out, might not break out. And then in this case here, people who were early buyers, market took them out. And those who were selling, right? Those who were selling at this point here, the market changed direction and say what? We are going up now, Matilda. We are going higher and higher. Now, why does that happen? Why is that happening? They are taking people out who were doing what? Who were buying, and they take them out, sweep them. After sweeping them out, then they take what? Now that people are thinking it's a sell in this market, then they go in the buyer's direction. Now, there was a very good one on my students. For those of you, I think Offense is here, and Menelisi, and some of you guys took the trade. Congratulations. Okay, cool stuff. Now let's get into some of the real stuff. Let's continue, guys. Okay, now there are 4 major market players, right? The first group that I want to talk about is called the super banks. A couple of these super banks include Citi, if you've heard about Citi, Citi, JP Morgan, UBS, Barclays, Deutsche Bank, and HSBC. These banks buy and sell a huge amount of currencies, and they are also known as liquidity providers. These are liquidity providers in the market. And then we have the second group, which is the large commercial companies. Large commercial companies, for an example, Apple, right? Apple must first exchange United States dollars or the US dollars for the Japanese yen when they are purchasing electronic parts from Japan for their product. So you see how this happens, right? I also know a South African company that is doing what? They're making vehicles, these big vehicles that that heavy duty vehicles. They are written Bell, right? Bell equipment, blah blah blah. Those are made. They are made in Richards Bay or in Pangin, somewhere there. And when they are made, guys, the only parts that I know that is bought from outside the country is an engine, and I think it's bought in Germany. When the South African company wants to buy anything from Germany, what are they gonna do? They're gonna exchange South African rands into euros, and then when they exchange that money, that is a lot of money being. They don't exchange this small amount of money, guys. 100,000 rand. Please, can you give me 3 engines? No, not 3 engines. A lot of money. So when that money is being moved in the market, guys, that is where markets begin to move, right? Those are large commercial companies, right? Now I'm about to finish with this session. This is called now the third one is called governments and central banks, right? Central banks and governments buy and sell huge amounts of currencies to lift and lower their currency. Now you know that the South African government has the power to lift or lower their currency by purchasing and selling currencies in the market. So the South African government has the ability to do that, right? Okay. Here's my sense. Okay. I'm not saying people's name here. And the God of Danda and the God of Pips, and the God of money, the God of Forex. Where are you coming from? Okay, I'm kidding, right? I don't know if is there anybody called God of Pips? I don't know anybody. God of Pips or God of Forex. Nobody's called those names, right? So I don't want you to go out there and say this guy is bashing on the God of Forex. Okay, let's say it's me who's the God of Forex, because if I start pointing names, or Tato, you're the God of Forex today, right? God of Forex. Okay, let me finish. So the last group, guys, is called the speculators. Speculators, this group comes from hedge funds, where large amount of funds are pulled together and traded to shift markets. This is where I was, guys. This is where I was working once in my life, working for the hedge fund. So this is where large amount of money is being pulled together to trade, and is being traded to shift the market. This amount of money, there's a lot of money being. So even us, guys, we were the small. I think we were one of the smallest hedge funds at that time when I was trading for that company. So God of what? I'll beat you. Somebody wants to beat me now. Tejo, you're the God of money now. The God of money. So now you're gonna go out there and flash money, because you're the God of money. Okay, cool. So the last group is the speculators, guys. Okay. Who knows Elon Musk? Who knows Elon Musk? Okay, in the crypto space, Elon Musk is not part of the hedge fund, not part of all these other things, but through his tweets, he does move the market, right? Have you seen that? Okay, if you don't know that, let me show you this. There's a time when Elon Musk updated, I think on his bio, he put a sign of Bitcoin there, a sign of Bitcoin. When he did that earlier this year, Bitcoin started moving up. One man. Okay. People like people in that manner from the hedge funds, these are the people who constantly move the market with their opinions and all that. Yeah, guys, all of you, you should know, guys, all of you here, if you don't know Elon Musk, go and research about him. Elon Musk is a South African born. Like, I know that his color is not like mine, right? He's a South African born the richest man in the world according to Forbes and stuff. We know that the Middle East is doing this, you know, but he's the richest man in the world. I think I posted earlier this year to say, this is the year of Elon Musk. So this year, Elon Musk has risen above all odds and above all standards. So, and it went up to heavens, right? And he also tweeted about Dogecoin. I think he said Dogecoin to the moon, and Dogecoin went like, I think it was less than a rand or even 50 cents, South African rand. Today, Dogecoin is around 3 rands, South African rand. That guy has been putting a lot of pressure on. I'm still gonna buy more Dogecoin, right? I'm still gonna buy more Dogecoin. And I posted something about the market yesterday, right? So there's something that happened in the market, but I did post it yesterday. Okay, about the crypto market. But people, in a sense of Elon Musk, people coming from the hedge funds and all of those things. What about Shiba Inu? Hey, me and Shiba are not friends. You know why? You know, a current that is today to the moon, tomorrow to the Shiba. Okay, the thing is, the thing is, it's too risky for me. It's too risky. I think every time I wanna do Shiba, I'm like, okay, how do you buy and hold? Do you buy on MT4? On MT4, I trade crypto, but on my crypto wallet, I am holding Dogecoin, I am holding Bitcoin, I am holding Binance. What's the other one? There's another funny currency, guys, I'm holding it. I'm not holding it. I'm not holding it. And I am holding Ripple. There's another funny currency. Like, I found it's less than South African cents. Like well, to the moon. Okay, obviously didn't put a lot of money. Which crypto wallet? I'm not using Luna, okay? But I do use Luna sometimes for transactions. I'm using Coinbase. Okay, cool stuff. Now, let's do a recap. These are the people these are the 4 major market players. These are the super banks, and we do have large commercial companies, and we do have central banks and governments, and then we do have the speculators. Now, let me go into the market, guys. Before I wrap up this session, I just want to see what sort of things can we see in the market. Let me talk about gold. Somebody asked about gold in the group, right? So I just want to quickly check gold for them. XAU USD. Okay, I have small positions also on gold, but okay, I took one and closed earlier. So I want to justify something here. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my network. So I don't know what's going on. Every time I open my gold charts, this happens. I told you. Okay, cool. So on gold, right? So for those who are in the group, on gold, we've identified this structure, right? This market here, impulse, retrace, impulse, then retrace, right? If this PC doesn't want me to work, it must tell me. So I don't want to work today. Go to school. Okay, so the buy limit order that I think I did send the buy limit order in the group. If I didn't, I'm going to send it once again. that I sent earlier is this buy limit order. I did send it. This buy limit order is waiting to be triggered at this level or this level. Now, this level here, the reason why I have it is because if these people wanna squeeze us, like squeeze us here, and try and push us down, I want them to find me very ready. That's why my stop loss is even lower, like very, very low, right? My stop loss is very, very, very low. Let's look at this. Okay, cool. I know there's a lot of comments right now, but I just wanted to justify what we are seeing on gold, right? I wanted to justify what's going on here. Gold, this is why we're having these buy limit orders, right? So even though the trend line does not help sometimes, because this is where these guys know that we are sitting, that doesn't, sometimes that doesn't happen. I think my stop loss and the stop loss that I gave you guys is proper. Okay, then on CHF, I sent out a trade yesterday, and I hope you guys, if you did close with profit, okay. What about the altcoin trader? No, I haven't. Go to the buy. Go to the buy. Okay. NASDAQ. Which people do you need to follow fundamental? Okay. Okay. So for those of you who are trading NASDAQ, NASDAQ is very simple, right? Can I repeat that? NASDAQ is very simple. Very simple. If you are looking to go in and out, NASDAQ is not for you, okay? But you can do the 3:30 thing that does, right? Okay, the thing is, I do have some sort of a strategy around NASDAQ, but I think I need to find a way of presenting it, not to 35 people, to the whole, like 2,000 people, to present it to 2,000 people and above. But also, if I do present it here, no, I'm not gonna talk about it here. Okay, but NASDAQ is so simple. If you wanna do NASDAQ, okay, let's stop it here. The thing is, sometimes you want to say something, but you cannot hide what you want to hide. So it's much better to like technical analysis isn't working at 15:30. Now you know it, right? It isn't working. That's fine. What we kill the most, what we kill the most here at the International School of Traders is gold, which is XAUSD. Gold is super easy. Obviously, it does involve money and all of those. People have been making a lot of money. The people that you've been seeing on TikTok and stuff, those people came. Scalping NASDAQ is sheer side. Well, I can't trade it with 200 trend account. Well, I need signals. I can't think. Okay, cool. So the way you're saying it, okay, like even me, I feel like, okay, that is mostly fundamentals. Okay, cool. So I don't trade Nasdaq like at specific times at market open and stuff. That's possible. People are making money out of that. That's possible, right? You need to understand what market is doing at that time. But I don't use this strategy. I'm a long-term trader on Nasdaq. I'm a long-term trader. I hold trades for weeks on Nasdaq. There is one that I'm holding right now. I'm holding an buy on Nasdaq for weeks. For the next couple of, I think I'll be closing my position around the end of November or December. Period. Okay, I'm not laughing at you, like, I'm not laughing at you. Okay, cool. So period, like I'm gonna be holding my position till November, end of November or mid-December, you know, when everybody's enjoying and stuff. So that's when I'm gonna be holding my position too. I'll be very, 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 very happy to close around those times, right? Bitcoin, not anytime soon. I'm not selling my Bitcoin. I'm not closing anytime soon. Any crypto today, even if you are late, okay, this is not a financial advice. Okay. Crypto have proven itself. We jump in today, it crashes for the next couple of months. You put in 100 Rand and then next 3 months, it's 20 Rand. And then pew, after the next 6 months, to the moon. So if you understand that, so is NAS better to swing? Yes, Mr. Offense. Yes, Mr. Offense. Guys, this is one of my students, right? He's still in grade 10. So I'm like grade 10. Yeah. So he's not gonna show his face. Obviously, I don't want you guys to see it, but he's still in grade 10. Sometimes when I have a one-on-one session with him, he's still on a school shirt. And I'm like, anyway, what are you doing here? This one doesn't want to finish school. Okay, cool. Are you our mentor? We have to teach. Who's Nili Dube? Oh, Nili Dube is one of my students. Okay, cool. I'm gonna teach you guys. I'm gonna teach you on. Okay, Saturday, right? Saturday, let's have a session. I'm gonna be showing you guys Nasdaq strategy. Strategy that works on Nasdaq. No cool, no color, no games. Okay, guys, I think we've come to an end of this session. That is what I wanted you guys to know about the market makers. Sometimes you guys, when you place a trade, the market goes against you and you think, okay, me, I'll never be able to trade again. Every time I place a trade, I hit stop loss and market continue in my direction. But you need to understand that there are people who are using you as liquidity. This is why in most cases, I do not change my plan, right? I do not change my plan. If I am buying in the market, I'm not saying you must do that. If I'm buying in the market and market kicks me out, I'm finding an opportunity to buy again very low. If I don't, in most cases, I don't change my idea. I'm gonna go with that idea and then use proper risk management, obviously. Do not risk more than 2 to 3% of your account per trade. That is really going to help you. Okay, yeah, unfortunately, those people, they will say, give me a check slam, say, we are paying and they're giving people and stuff. So I'm gonna give it to them. But also, oh, okay, I nearly forgot. I forget sometimes. We still have a special, right? Our ongoing special. Our special, our course, right? I was talking to one of my brothers on TikTok yesterday, and his course, his one-on-one, right, is 10,000 Rand. And I was like, Like he's really good. He's really good. He's one-on-one session. If you want to sit down with him, 10,000 rand. So I was like, do I still need to provide one-on-ones on this 2,999 or something? And then I thought, if you guys would take this course at 1,999 or 2,999 and treat it as a 10,000 rand course, you will change your career in trading. You will change the way you see the market. You will change. So I'm saying to you, go into the market with the idea. If you have paid, for those of you who haven't paid or something like, who are getting the course for free here and there, and this one here and there, it's okay. I don't, you know, I'm not saying I don't care how you treat the course, but you know, sometimes I'm like, okay, Vele, it's free information that I'm giving you. But if you have paid, treat this course as a 10,000 rand course. I personally paid 12,000 rand for the course that I got, and I didn't get all the information that I have today. There's 7 rules of trading and everything. Let me check. Let me check if I can give you guys some of my rules of trading. Can I? I'm going to give you two or three. I've got 7. Okay, people are leaving. That's why I'm like, these people are not enjoying this thing, right? I'm like, people are leaving. Okay, let me check here. You said you're going on special, trying to save up. Can start my Forex career. It got me into debt. So please don't go into debt. I didn't say somebody must borrow money. Okay, I can't wait to move on from the show. I saw your special. Yes. So the special is ending. Okay. The special is ending tomorrow, right? Let me give you guys, let me give you an extra 7 days on the special. Extra 7 days. Anyway, is also like, please, so I can see. Don't trade borrowed money. Yes, that's wavy effects. Cool. So I'm gonna extend it for the next 7 days, meaning it's ending next week on Friday. Now, next week on Saturday, I will be in Rosebank. I will be in Rosebank from 8 o'clock in the morning. Guys, Tejo. Which Tejo is this one? I think this is the Tejo I'm always looking to on TikTok. Let me check. I think this is it. The way this Tejo is talking on the phone. Okay, this one. Hey. It's just like, ending for who? Ending for who? Why is the special ending for who? Like, I've been saving up for it's ending for who? Lies. It's Mama Kia. You see now, okay, it's not Tejo. Now it's Mama Kia. Mama Kia was speaking to this afternoon on the live on TikTok. That one is another one. Okay, can I come to Rosebank? I really need this. Yes. So Rosebank next week. Rosebank next week on Saturday. We are going to be starting from 8:30. 8:30. 8:30. Okay, now that this Tejo is Mama Kia. Now I understand, guys. Né? I understand. Okay, cool. So, okay, I'm not sure, right? Not this week. Next week. This week, we're going to be doing it online. We're going to do things online. And then next week on the 30th of October, make sure that you are joining me the full day. And if you are coming for that one, please, it's the full day, like from 8:30 till 4 o'clock. I tell you, the God of rain and the God of thunder and the God of money is not gonna spend the whole day. They're gonna give you PDF and say shalom. And you wanna, I see the love has grown here in the comments. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna spend like from 8:30 in the morning, up until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm gonna give you, just give me a second. Okay, back. I give you this. Okay, the thing is, can't show it, right? Ah, come on now. I'm gonna give you this. This is a gift from me to you. Okay, I'm gonna close this. So now. Okay, cool. So you're gonna get like, this is an appreciation, right? So that you can, this is to say that for the next 12 years, 15 years, you are trading, you're gonna like, okay, I met somebody. I don't know, in the next 10 years. For me personally, guys, okay, let me change the background. Let's make the background like this. Okay, cool. Okay, for me, guys, I don't think I'll be here in the next 10 years. I think I'll be in China, I'll be in Namibia, or anywhere. I want a place which is more peaceful, calm, where there is no looting, where there is, not Dubai. I was not suffering for 19 years. Now I don't wanna shit my ass on the Dubai. No, I didn't suffer for 19 years. Never. Okay, cool. So this is going to be from me to you. You're gonna appreciate this. You're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna have it. So now it's no longer a surprise. I'm gonna give you as a surprise. Now that you know, I'm gonna give it to you. It's gonna have the, oh, I didn't wear my International School of Traders, what. So, okay, cool. So guys, you guys need to go and sleep, right? Some of you are married, right? Some of you are married, and I don't want your marriage to, because of me, right? Who's that guy you're talking to there on that laptop? Who's that? Who's that guy? I don't want your husband to do that. Cool. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna give you that. So the special, instead of 2,999, we are calling it the Forex Summer Special because we wanna spend with these people. With these people, we don't wanna like the whole December. I think I'll be in KZN, right? But I wanna be trading with people, I don't wanna be taking like new people in December and stuff. Like everybody wanna be in December, right? Thank you for the session. It was great. Thank you, Forex God, God of Forex, God of Thunder. That's all. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. The Forex Summer Special is ending next week, Saturday. Next week, what am I saying now? Next week, Friday. It's ending next week, Friday. For those of you where in KZN. In KZN, I'll be on the beach. As you can see in my background. Siyabonga. Kaya, please tell us who would be in a KZN. I'm from Fried. I've been in KZ. I've been in okay, I'm not from Fried, right? But I stayed in Newcastle. I'm not from Devon, but I've been in Devon. I've stayed in Devon. If I reveal my location, some of you will always, keep your eyes around that area. Okay, but I was born and bred. Okay, let me just reveal it. I was born and bred in KZN. In that simple. The whole KZN makes me happy. There was a time where I was staying in Hong Kong. Guys, you're not here to listen to my stories. Why are you asking me these things? You're here to learn about the market makers. Hey, you guys, your husband, your wives, Stella, your wife. Listen to other guy. You're listening to the other guy. What are you now? Okay, guys, I'm not gonna post this video on YouTube. I can see it's gonna cause a lot of commotion. All right, guys. I'm married to the market. Yo, me, I love the market, and the market is my love. But me, I cheat. I have a girlfriend. I cheat. But all right. Hey guys, enjoy pandemic, ne? Hear it from me. Hear it from me. Okay, cool. Enjoy pandemic. Can we stop talking about these things now and go to sleep? Thank you for joining me, right? I hope you enjoyed today's session. And I hope to see you very, 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 very soon. I'm not too sure who's coming for next week, Saturday. But if you're there, special details on Telegram. I'm gonna, yes, we did, we love you. This is why I'm here, guys. You guys have got so much love, ne? The person you've never seen. That's why I don't even like, okay, I don't go to TikTok meetups and stuff. Me, I'm a very shy person, ne? Very shy. So when I start seeing people, they're like, here's this guy, here's this guy. Me, I don't like attention. Never. Never. Even me, I'm not speaking these languages like Joanna Spade, but I know how to say awa. Let me